1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. All right. Well, good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to the first ever broadcast of AIWF Ringside Wrestling, the new version. Hello, everybody. I am AIWF Hall of Famer, Mad Matt Carter. This is basically just a test pilot for a new, I wouldn't even call it the pilot. I'm just basically figuring out the settings and whatnot about how we are going to proceed here with this new interactive program we're starting here with the AIWF. And this is not just AIWF Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. It is the entire AIWF Worldwide Network. And so basically what we're looking to do is offer all of our affiliates a place that they can advertise their shows and products, websites. If you stream on Fight, you can advertise that here, whatever, just trying to offer you another way to generate revenue. And service is going to be absolutely free of charge to you, unless you, of course, will come up with some upgrades. And of course, eventually would like to monetize this account at some point, but we are way too early in the go for even talk about that. So again, I am Mad Matt Carter. And so basically what we want to do here is, let me give you a little bit of background, is back in around, I guess it was 1994, Rick Diesel went on the old Cable 6 in Martinsville, Virginia, and had a call-in talk show with, basically he would interview wrestlers, talk about upcoming AIWF shows, and then he would interview the people and take phone calls. And it was made for hilarious television, folks. I'm telling you. And so then I want to say in 95, 96, he took the show back to the AIWF's home base in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and started running that on MATV, which was a local cable access channel similar to Cable 6 in Martinsville at the time. And so the only trouble with that show was, though, it would air live in Mount Airy on Thursday night, just because of the way the cable system was set up, live in Mount Airy on Thursday nights. But the rest of Surrey County in North Carolina didn't see it until the next week. So you always had to be mindful of how you talked about your shows and your advertising as to what was coming up, to gear it toward whatever particular audience. Now, the advantage he had in Martinsville was that everything went out to all the cable subscribers in Henry County. And so that definitely made for some interesting things. And those of you who are old enough to remember that, it certainly was a lot of good times. But we're trying to restart that deal here on YouTube and on Zoom. And what we're going to give the fans an opportunity to do, if you're a wrestling fan, we're going to try to make this a weekly show. We will put out the link to the Zoom meeting, so you will be able to come on board and watch the show live and ask questions and interact with whoever we're interviewing and that type of thing, to make it unique. So I don't know if it's entirely unique, but unique for us. Give you a chance to do all that, as well as it will stream it to YouTube just to get more eyes on it. That's the idea, and to get the advertising out further. So now, to you promoters that are across the AIWF network, like I said, you're more than welcome to join in on this. You just need to reach out to me. Best way to do that, honestly, is on the old folks social media, Facebook. Not trying to insult anybody. It's just the way it is. I'm not gonna set up a TikTok for this. Just reach out to me on Facebook or on Twitter. I am at Mad Matt Concord on Twitter. And you can just search me, Matt Carter, on Facebook. Should be fairly easy to find. I don't know that there's that many of them. My profile picture is a picture of me shooting pool from several years ago when I didn't have as many chins, but still wearing glasses. So you'll be able to spot that pretty easily. And just reach out to me in DMs, and we could get whatever information you like on. So basically, let me give you an example of what we're looking at doing. I put together a slideshow here. Get my controls back up. Just bear with me, as we have spared every expense to bring you this show. And as you can see, I'm not coming to you. I'm coming to you from the PWD Studios in Concord, North Carolina, which is basically my house right now, but we're going to work on improving that as well. And glad to have you there. PWD are the initials of my wife and my dad and my stepdad, Protasio Warren Daniel, just in case you're wondering. PWD Studios. We wanted to give it a special name. So anyway, let me go ahead and I'll share my screen with you, show you kind of what we got in mind to do. We'll do advertising along with all the talk aspects of it. But let's take a look at what we got coming up this Saturday night in Mount Airy, North Carolina. As you know, AIWF will be running Veterans Park this Saturday night. Tickets are $5, reserved on the floor, $7. Bell time is 7:30. And on that card, you're going to see Michael Spencer taking on Movie Mike. Also that night, the girls from the PGWA are going to join us as Casey Fox takes on Ella Envy. Also that night, a good tag team match brewing right here. The Bad Men against the Pineapple Express. And also Caleb Conley makes his return to Mount Airy, and he takes on the returning TDT as well, and what should be a great matchup. And of course, the big one as far as singles goes, Caden Pierre, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight Champion, takes on Mickey Fulp, and that should be a rocket buster. I am looking forward to that. And maybe if Bobby Dalton has not got himself a guest commentator booked for that, I'd probably like to sit down and call that match myself along with Bobby. Also, very important to remember that this Saturday night, May the 1st, begins the first round of the Dangerous Don Carson Memorial Tag Team Tournament. And as you can see, the brackets there, we're gonna space the tournament out over several weeks because one night tournaments sometimes they're good, sometimes not so much. But anyway, the first match will be on May 1st, Pink Gang against the Prodigies, which ought to be awesome. The AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions in that matchup. May 15th will be the second one. If you look left of your screen, Josh Strong and Nate Diamond against Mount Kilpis. That'll be on May 15. Then on June 19th, Pro Wrestling DNA against High Profile. Then on July 3rd, and this is what I find interesting, fans, take a look at that, Bad Men versus Pineapple Express. Now, if you were paying attention, that's what's going to be on the card this Saturday night as well. So interesting preview of the first round. And of course, everything comes to a head with the semifinals and finals on July 17th. All that action be coming to you from Veterans Park in Mount Airy. And of course, again, a reminder, the first round of the Don Carson Memorial Tag Team Tournament will be the Prodigies and the Pink Gang. And the Pink Gang, of course, your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. That will be coming up this Saturday night. Bell time, again, 7:30 for that one. As far as our other affiliates, they've got action going on as well. As you can see, the very next day down in Lowell, North Carolina, Excalibur Championship Wrestling presents action coming to you at 5:30 bell time. Again, that's Sunday, May the 2nd, 5:30 bell time. Excalibur Championship Wrestling, and the address there is 188 West 3rd in Lowell, North Carolina. So definitely, I see Mickey Fulp on the poster there, and I think I see Ella Envy there as well. So great professional wrestling action done there. And of course, that artwork looked like it was done by Bigelow Advertising and Design. So great friends of the AIWF there. Also coming up, West Virginia fans, pay attention here. Martinsburg, West Virginia. It's going to be Saturday night, May the 8th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. WDWA Pro Wrestling presents their big show May the 8th at Custom Creations. All seats $15 for that event. Again, that's 605B Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Easy for me to say. Bell time 6 p.m. on that one. And again, all seats $15. For more info, check out the Facebook page at the bottom of the graphic. Telephone number to call for information, 681-247-2460. Also, for our fans down in Florida, Melbourne, look out. Here it comes, Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling, featuring Zach Monster versus Jerry Swirls versus Chi versus Death Row Jethro, coming your way Saturday, May the 8th. Bell time on that one is, looks like 7 o'clock on that one. Main show kickoff, it says. It says for tickets, hit them up on Eventbrite. So again, Eventbrite for the tickets on that one. So that's how it breaks down, folks. That's the news and notes that we have for you coming up for AIWF Mid-Atlantic and the AIWF affiliates all in the area. So that's basically what we're trying to do here, folks. We're going to, again, have guests, have fan interaction, and of course, stream it to YouTube to get some more eyes on it. And so all you AIWF Network affiliates, get in touch with Matt Classic or myself if you'd like to get the posters up on the show. It's easy to advertise. And of course, keep in mind, remember, folks, I am my limited wrestling knowledge is basically the promotions here in Western North Carolina. So when you send us the information, give us as much information you can, and it makes it a whole lot easier for us to get the word out. If you'd like to be on the show, reach out to myself or hang on a second. I got an email for you. I came prepared, right? Hang on just a second. It's AIWF20@hotmail.com, but I'm going to get it up here on the screen so you can see it. Make it a little bit easier as I work out the bugs here. But here we go. And from current slide, yeah, I'm using PowerPoint. So if you've got any other questions or would like to be on the show, or you got would like to advertise on the AIWF Roku channel, again, this is promoters. And if you've got a small business, you don't have to be in the wrestling business, you can reach out to us at AIWF20@hotmail.com. And we guarantee we will get you a great advertising rate, probably much cheaper than you can find pretty much anywhere else on the internet or radio or TV. And we will do our best to get as many likes, get as many eyeballs on your advertising as we can. Special thanks, speaking of advertisers, to King's Hot Dogs in Rural Hall, who have been a sponsor of AIWF Mid-Atlantic for many, many years now. If you've never been by there, oh my God, you're doing yourself a disservice. And trust me, if you need to know a good place to eat, just ask a fat guy. King's Hot Dogs, the King Dog, tremendous. It's a quarter pound hot dog. You can get it loaded down however you like. They've got great chicken wings, hamburgers, just chili during the winter. Just a great place to go and eat. And we'd like to thank them for their continued support over the years. So that's about all I've got, guys. Hopefully we will get this thing on a regularly scheduled basis up and running very soon. But glad to have you with us. If you could do me a favor, I'd sure appreciate it if you could like this video and give us a subscribe and maybe share it on your social media, be it Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you can spread the word about this and get more eyeballs on it. It would be greatly appreciated. So keep tuned to this channel. Keep tuned to the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Facebook page, the AIWF Network page on Facebook, anything AIWF related, and we will try to get these bulletins out to you about when we're going to meet. Right now, I really don't want to compete against any TV wrestling, or at least as much as possible. I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking maybe Thursday nights at 7:30 is what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to try to get guests lined up and do this, and hopefully improve our studio conditions here. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you at the matches this week, whether it be with us in Mount Airy or in Lowell or Charlotte. Wherever you go, get out and support your local indie wrestling. And as the great Bob Caudle would say, that's all for right now. That's all for this time, folks. And until next time,